building. Oh, I'm in the zone, man. Yeah. Now tell me who can stop me. I'm in the zone. Competition's none in a league of my own. All about the W. I'ma bring it home. When it's over with, I'ma be the king of the throne. Now who can stop me? I'm in the zone. Competition's none in a league of my own. All about the W. I'ma bring it home. When it's over with, I'ma be the king of the throne. I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone. The competition wet. Tell them let's get it on. Let's go. My hustle getting crazy and I'ma finish strong. You threw up so many bricks, you probably could build a home. I done came a long way. This is what the grind make. Everybody want to shine, don't know what the shine take. You mad that I'm playing? Call it sideline. Hey, it ain't over till it's over. Buzzer be the mind state. If I ain't in this song, then what you call this? They ask me how I do it. I tell them all risk.
Good morning, good morning, good morning to any and all professional basketball fans and athletes out there listening to what this radio show is. We have Spartans Basketball Live radio show going on. This is the morning show. We have titled this show today as Professional Basketball Definition. That's right. Professional Basketball Definition. You know, it's amazing to me how many players out there are trying so hard to get to the next level. We have a program here called Next Level Elite Professional Basketball Training and Development. Now, ladies and gentlemen, players, parents, uncles, aunts, scouts, agents, everybody that's out there, I want y'all to listen to this, okay? And listen carefully. Minor league professional basketball has lost its touch in all respect. I'm a minor league professional basketball owner. I'm a trainer. I develop players. I move them out. That's our entire objective in this organization. Now, we all understand that there's a lot of minor league professional basketball leagues out there, and I'll just name a few. We have the ABA, the IBL, the PBL, the UBA, the UBL, the FBA, the CBL. I mean, you name it, there's a league out there for you. You got over 300 basketball teams in the United States. 300 basketball teams. You may have a very few that pay decent money. You know, maybe the $200 to $300 a game mark. But I will tell you now, there will be no other league or organization that will represent a player almost as good or better than what we will do. See, we are the first minor league professional basketball organization to offer a player profile mobile phone app, y'all. That's right. We are the first ones that came up with the idea. We patented it. We've got it legally sanctioned with us, so nobody else could take the idea. If a player out there wants a player profile mobile phone app, you got to call me. I'm telling you, this is the only opportunity that you will have to promote yourself as a basketball player. Okay, let's go through the logistics. And when an agent or a scout has to look for you, what do? They get online, they look up your name, they got to look up US Basket, they got to find out where you played, got to find out what your videos are, got to look up on YouTube. Look, they got to go through a lot of links just to get to you. Here, we give them one option. At a push of a button, our players are automatically able to be seen, have their videos, their bios, their history, what they've done through the community, what they've done with community service work, what their schedule is, their practice regimen, their diets, who their trainer is, what team they play for, any videos that they have from the YouTube side, to updated film. I mean, you name it, they can find it, all with a push of a button. Now, I don't know about you, but if I was an agent or a scout, that would be so much more reliable to me than to sit here and and to try to look for something on one player for a long period of time, I mean, that's a lot of work. And that's why agents get paid what they do, because of that reason. Because they go through a lot of obstacles just to find you. You send an agent or a scout an email or a team an email, they got to go look for you. You send them a link to a YouTube video, then they say, hey, you know what, we really like this kid. Hey, you know what, let's go ahead and let's start looking up some information on this kid. See, here we give them an opportunity to say, hey, you know what, this kid's got an app. Let's go ahead and download the QR code. I think it's a great idea. I've talked to a lot of scouts and a lot of agents, and they all agree. It's so much more beneficial and a whole lot better time consuming, and it's not time consuming when it comes to their time. And I believe it would be a lot less money for an agent to get started with their work if a player had this kind of profile opportunity. I mean, you download it on the phone, and now the agent's got you year round. All the player has to do is keep it updated. That's it. And it doesn't take but 3 to 4 minutes to update. And as soon as you update it on the app, it automatically downloads within minutes. So guys, understand, professional basketball is supposed to be about exposure, promotions, marketing, the advertising of a player. That's professional basketball. But there's a lot more that goes along to that. And I'm going to explain that to you as soon as we get back from this commercial break. So feel free to stay tuned. I'll be right back. Don't forget that today's radio show is brought to you by Ocean Palms Hotel. Ocean Palms Hotel is located at 5001 38th Street, right there in St. Petersburg. Feel free to stop in or give them a call, or even email them at oceanpalmshotel.com. Reserve your room today, y'all. Tell them the Spartans sent you, and you'll get the Spartans rate. Tell them the Spartans basketball team sent them, and you will get the Spartans rate. All right, guys. Have a great day. All right, guys, we are back, and we are talking about the definition of professional basketball. I mean, literally, the definition of professional basketball is not a concept that you have to just turn around and miss out on. This is one of the hardest things to understand when it comes to an athlete. A lot of athletes right now are at 21, 22, 23 years old looking for a basketball team to play on. And nobody can tell these kids where they have an opportunity to expand. They can just tell them, hey, come do a tryout. Come, let me take a look at you, and let's see what we can do for you. Me, I'm going to tell you right up front. I'm going to see you one time, and I'm going to tell you whether or not you can play. Plain and simple. If you're 21 and 22 years old and you can play basketball, you better call me, guys. 727-645-9796. I'm telling you, if you're 21, 22, 23 years old, now is the time to call me, because you don't have much time. I don't know how many times I hear players tell me that they're, 27, 28, 29 years old and they're still trying to play minor league professional basketball, and it's not happening. See, we develop and promote players to the D League and to the overseas atmospheres. That's where we take our players. We don't put our players in other minor league teams in the United States. We don't want to do that because it doesn't benefit you as a player. Everybody's goal is to do what? Get to the NBA. That's everybody's goal. The majority of players already know it is a very difficult concept to get to the NBA, so they have to settle for an overseas spot. But even playing overseas is not easy. Overseas, there's only a number of players, American players, that can be on a roster overseas on a certain team. And it takes a lot of time and patience to be able to be over there. I got players that I train right now that have played overseas in different leagues in different countries. And trust me, I mean, out of respect and honesty of the game, it's not all what it's cracked up to be. A tier 1, a tier 2 league is where you guys need to be. Maybe even a tier 3 is okay. But we want to find players that can benefit themselves to go overseas for a year or two and then be able to be seen and respected by the D-League. That's what we really want. We want scouts to be able to take a look at you at the D-League level still playing overseas. And that's what the player profile app is for. Because then when we contact these teams and we contact these agents and scouts, they have an opportunity to stick with it. And say, hey, you know what? I like this kid. He doesn't have a whole lot on his back. But you know what? He's playing overseas right now. Let's keep up with him and see kind of how he does. Now all they got to do is push a button and be like, hey, you know what? Look, this was his last game. Wow, check this out. Look who he played against. Players, understand, the only way you get seen respectively is when you play against top competition. And that's what this combine is about, the combine that we're hosting today. The combine is benefited for players to get to the next level and to get seen. This is the first one of 4 throughout the year. So just be listening on and paying attention to the website, www.NLE, that's N as in Nathan, LE, basketball.yolasite.com, and Spartans Pro Ball.yolasite.com, which is YOLASITE.com. And take a look at both of those websites and keep up to date with the combine schedule. We will have another one coming up in January, so make sure you stay in tune. But you know, we want to let you guys play and be seen by higher sources, not just by other minor league teams in the United States. We don't want you guys just to be seen as a regular basketball player trying to make it. We want to get you guys to be seen as a professional ball player, a guy that's competing at a high level night in and night out, a guy that's in the gym night in and night out, a guy that's practicing, putting his guts in, knowing what it's like to be able to be a part of something that's so disciplined and structured, and have a player that can be coached. Gentlemen, this is not something that I can sit here and tell you that this is what you want to hear, because it's probably not. But let's be honest. If you really want to play professional basketball, you need a coach that's going to be real. And unfortunately, that's just me. I've grown up to understand that if I tell a player what's real about his work ethic, about his attitude, about his style of play, his skill set, you know what? I get a lot more respect from a player. Comparable to that of saying, hey, you know what? I think you have what it takes. I want you to play for me. No, see, I mean, if I tell you I think you have what it takes, what does that tell you? That tells you, hey, you know what? I think he thinks I have what it takes. So let me go see if I can show him what I have. No, see, here we want our players to be invited to the D-League, invited to go overseas. We don't want these guys to say, hey, look, we want you to come to a tryout. No, that's not what we want here. Why? Because that's more money out of your pocket. Why are you going to go pay for another tryout if it's not necessary? If a coach calls me up and says, hey, coach, you know what? I like one of your players. You know what? I like to be able to see him. All right, cool. Does that mean you're inviting him to the combine or to the camp or the tryout? Or does this kid got to pay for the tryout? I mean, he can pay for the travel to get there, but are you going to make him pay for registration and everything else? I mean, let's be real. If you're really serious about this player, why would he have you pay for a tryout? I had that problem with one of my guys. He got a phone call or a text message from one of the coaches at the D-League level. Coach called him up, said, hey, you know what? I really like your game. I'd like to see you at the tryout. Contact Alyssa. Blah, blah, blah. Guys, understand, minor professional basketball is supposed to be what you're looking for, not what you're trying out for. Train and develop with NLE, Next Level Elite Basketball. Train and develop with NLE, and we will guarantee an opportunity or guarantee you the truth. But one or the other, we're going to help. Because professional basketball is where it's at. You have an opportunity to train and develop. My suggestion is you better get in the gym and go do it. Guys, and let me make it very clear to you, please. Because apparently a lot of you players do not understand this. A lot of players tell me all the time, Coach, I'm in the gym every day. I'm working out every day. I'm playing every day. Look, guys, professional basketball is not playing in the gym every day. That's not professional basketball. Professional basketball has a lot to do with everything else other than just what's on the floor. I got guys that can't even last 5 to 10 minutes in my gym without huffing and puffing, sweating, and nearly passing out and throwing up. And that's after the first 5 to 10 minutes of the workout. Are you serious? You're a professional ball player, but you can't come in here and you can't work. Are you serious? That's not professional basketball. That's why coaches tell you, I want to see what you can do, not just look at it on film. You may have had a good day and you may have had some nice highlights, but that's why I want game film. I want to see what you can do on a complete scale, because when you screw up and you miss an assignment, guys, somebody's got to be there to tell you. And that's where the discipline comes into play. Can you accept it and move on and let the coaches see that you can do that? Or are you going to get an attitude, get mad, get upset, get frustrated, and then have your game go out the window? Guys, the only way you're going to get better is when you sit back and understand that you don't know everything. Dude, I'm a coach and I still don't know everything. I'm still learning like everybody else. I'm a young coach, but I know I'm a good coach. I'm a disciplined coach, and I'm a structured coach. And do I put up with anything? No. Look, I don't care if you came from overseas. I don't care if you came from another basketball team. Understand, gentlemen, you're here to get somewhere. You're not here to stay here. You come to me for a reason. That's to play a basketball game, get some exposure, get some film work, and then get you out of my gym. Guys, I love basketball. I love basketball players in general. I mean, I will support any basketball player 24/7. But I'm not doing you any good as a coach if I like you. Because I'm not at the D-League level. We're not at the overseas level. So if I wanted to keep you in my gym, how am I benefiting my player? I'm not. That's like an agent telling a player, hey, why don't you just go down to the ABA or go down to the UBL or go down to the IBL or go down to the CBL or the CBA or whatever. How is that benefiting you? Any agent will tell you up front. That only gives you film and some stats. against teams that may not even be to your talent level. And that's what this combine is for. Because, I mean, think about it. If I put guys on the floor and we do an exhibition, wow. All I can say is that if I have a guy that's an 8 or a 9 and putting a guy on the floor that's a 3 or a 4 against the guy that's 8 or a 9, that's not a good talent pool. Not a good opportunity at all. You know what they say, right? Show up and play. Shut up and play. Let your talking be on the floor. A lot of players can talk, gentlemen. A lot of players can talk. But a lot of players are not ready. They're just not ready. They talk a good game, but they're just not ready. So I'll be right back. I'm going to take a small break. And, stay tuned.
Opportunity to make a dream become a reality. And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful, as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. That's how bad you gotta want it. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. I don't sleep. Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you got to be willing to give up sleep. Want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. I don't sleep. So I got an opportunity to make a dream become a reality. Most of you won't be successful because when you study it and you get tired, you quit. Sleep is for those people who are broke. You gotta hear me. People talk about Oprah Winfrey, Ted Turner, Warren Buffett. Listen to me. I don't care how much money you make. You only get 24 hours in a day. I studied the top millionaires in the world, and I discovered that they all wake up at 3:30 in the morning. If they're getting up at 3:30, and everybody else is getting up at 8 and 8:30, the reason why they're successful is they just got a 5-hour jump on the world. Only have 24 hours in a day. Your success is dependent upon how you use the 24. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. I don't sleep. So I got an opportunity to make the dream become a reality.
Guys, you heard exactly what that's all about, y'all. It's very true from the day one. I'm telling you, you got to make your dream a reality, and the only way that's going to work is when you put your time and your heart and your effort into it. This is not an easy opportunity to come into this gym and work your tail off. It is not easy. But the definition of professional basketball is dedication, heart, commitment. And guys, I'm telling you now, stop with the excuses. Look, unless it's a family emergency or your kids are sick, God bless their souls, I'm telling you. Look, you guys have to dedicate your time into basketball if you're serious about it. You got to be successful. My own motto is success is earned and greatness is achieved. You want to be successful at what you do, that's great. But you know you want to be a great basketball player. And if you want to be a great basketball player, here's where it needs to happen. We can take you to the next level if you want to go to the next level. All you got to do is give it. Give it what you got. So I don't care where you're at. I don't care if you're in California, if you're in Detroit, if you're in Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Texas. I don't care where you're located. If you listening to this radio show and you can see what the definition of professional basketball is, you need to give me a call. 727-645-9796. That's 727-645-9796. You can also email me at proballcoach@ymail.com. That's proballcoach@ymail.com. Don't forget, you can go to both of the websites, spartansproball.yolasite.com, YOLASITE.com, or NLEbasketball.yolasite.com. You got our websites. You got my email. You got the Spartans, the Spartans coach right here telling you what's going on, telling you the real deal of professional basketball. If you really want it bad enough, you got to come and get it. We don't want to sit here and baby you. We don't want to sit here and tell you what you can't do. If you're a professional ball player, you know exactly what you need to do. You need to get yourself in the gym, find yourself a trainer, get yourself some film work, get yourself exposed. And for all you players out there that are interested in a mobile phone profile app, you need to give me a call. I'm telling you, the profile app is going to be the most, it's going to start off and it's going to be good. No other players have a player profile app. I am the one starting the process. If you want one, call me. 727-645-9796. I can help you. I can build it. And we can get you started. Right here in South Florida. So feel free, like I said, to give me a call at 727-645-9796. Or you know what? Better yet, you can even call up my other trainer, and his name is Mike Nichols, and he's in Orlando. So if you're in the Orlando area, you can hit him up. 239-600-3011. That's 239-600-3011. I also have 2 trainers on my staff that are assistants. You can contact Ernest Evans at 248-667-1636. He's located in Tampa. And you can even contact my buddy Reggie. His number is 813-340-7892. So guys, this is it. It's time to get started. What you're going to do for yourself is all up to you. We can't help you with that. Only you can. Don't forget, it's about the success that you want. Go get it.
Those people who are pro, you got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, some days you're going to have to stay up 3 days in a row. Because if you go to sleep, you might miss the opportunity to be successful. That's how bad you gotta want it. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.